Unit 6, Relationships in Triangles, questions 5c. So question 5c wants to copy an angle with a compass and straight edge. So angles are congruent because equal compass widths create an equal arcs, and equal distance between an intersection form congruent triangles by side, side, side. Okay? So the question reads, use a compass and straight edge to copy the angle H. Okay, so we're trying to copy this angle H. The vertex of the copied angle should be at the point H prime, so H prime. Okay, so this is where the vertex will be. Your final answer should be exactly 2 blue rays. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the point of my compass on point H. Okay, and I'm just going to extend just a little bit, and then I'm going to draw an arc. Or even before that, actually, let me draw a ray that would represent this line H, alright, so, or this ray H. So I'm going to, that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a ray H. Okay, it doesn't matter where I draw it or the direction I draw it, I'm just going to draw a ray H. A ray has a starting point and an arrow going in one direction. Now, I'm going to put my compass at point H. And I'm going to draw 2 intersecting arches on each of the lines. Okay, so the first thing we did, so first draw ray on the point, or rather from the point. Okay, so draw ray from the point. Second, draw arch on each of the lines from my original vertex. Okay, so now I'm going to bring my compass that has the same distance right here, okay, the exact same distance, and I'm going to draw an arch on my my new line or my new ray. So I'm going to draw an arch on this line right here, and I'm going to draw another arch right here. Okay, so I'm going to draw 2 arches. Okay, I'm going to draw 2 dark arches. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to draw 2 arches. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and then I'm going to try to figure out where my next arch is going to be. Okay, so to figure it out, I'm going to put my point of my compass on one of my arches right here. Okay, and I'm going to draw intersecting arch between this line and the line that I drew the arch on. I'm going to draw an intersecting line right here. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing right here, draw intersecting arch. Alright, so let me actually fix this first one. Alright, draw intersecting arch right here. Okay, so this is where my new intersecting line point would be, and I just connect those points together, and then I would have, or draw a ray through there, and that would be my new angle. So this would be my new angle right here. Okay, so this angle will be equivalent to this angle. So again, after I drew the arch on each of the from the original vertex, then I place my point. So third, I placed my compass on one of the arches, on one of the arches. Okay, then fourth, I drew an intersecting arch on the opposite line. Okay, and the final thing I do, the fifth thing I did, then I did it on my new line. So then I repeated on my H prime. Then repeat 3 and 4 on H prime. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing here for this question. It says use a compass and straight edge to copy the angle M. So this is the angle M. The vertex of the copied angle is at the point M prime. Your final answer should be 2 rays. And again, we know a ray has a starting point and then an arrow going in one direction. So first, I'm going to draw a ray from the point. Alright, so draw a ray from my point. Then I'm going to draw an arch or an arc on each of the point of the line from my original vertex. So this is my original vertex, this is where all the points meet, and I'm going to draw an arch there. So an arch, okay. Then I'm going to do the third thing, okay. So it says so then I need to do the same thing on my line right here. So now I need to do the same thing on my line right here. So do the same thing on my line right here. Okay, so I should do second part 2. So second part 2, do the same as, so this will be second part A, do the same as part A on H prime. Okay, so we're going to do the same as part A on M prime. Okay, now we're going to do the third step, place compass on one of the arcs. So I'm going to place compass on one of my arcs. Then I'm going to draw an intersection arc on the opposite line. So I'm going to draw an intersecting arc right here on my other line. And then I need to just repeat the same step on H prime. So I need to just repeat the same steps on H prime. Okay, so I need to extend this one a little bit more, just a tad bit. Alright, just a tad bit. Okay, and then that would be where my intersection point would be, and then I just connect those lines together. Okay, or I draw a ray through them. So again, guys, just like that.